All right, man. All right, all right, all right.
Hey, they on Adidas ass right now.
Yeah.
They on Adidas ass.
I still don't understand none of this shit.
I think so. From what I got out of it, from what I'm seeing, is that if you follow like the Yeezys and it's getting out of control with like the colorways. I'm pretty sure it's more to it than this, but from what I'm seeing is that like so Ye has the most popular Yeezy that I know is the 350, the
And what's
350
that?
boost, the 350 boost. Those are the most popular ones. So those are getting
Cause
a
I
lot
don't
of
wear none of them shits.
no. I get you. I get you. I got my wife a pair for Christmas, but I that's the most popular one, and it looks like that there's a lot of colorways being just getting thrown out there
Made.
as releases. So I think Ye is just like I think Ye is claiming that he has no say so in none of this. Like they just like throwing shit out there, bro. Like y'all just throwing colorways on my shoes, and I'm not getting any type of like I'm not in the meetings about it. I'm not getting any confirmations about this. Nobody's telling me shit. That's what I'm. And then Adidas is also releasing their own shoes that's kind of similar to the designs of the Yeezys, the actual Yeezys. I think Adidas is putting out designs like shoes, they designing them, but they copying off Ye shit. That's what they doing, bro. So
Oh.
Kanye, like, bro, what y'all on?
Oh.
Like, what y'all on?
Okay.
So so if that's the case, I mean, I don't know what kind of contract that man signed. I don't know what the deal was, but the details of the deal that
Makes sense.
is, I don't know if Adidas is allowed to do that. Like you would think that they would be allowed to do that, right? And then you blatantly copying off the Yeezy slides, and then they copying off like the foam runners, and they like putting them designs into their own Adidas shoe without the Yeezy name on it. Like
I
this shit is
get
crazy,
that.
bro. So I think that's in a nutshell. I think that's what's going on with Ye and Adidas right now. And
I mean, okay, I get it. Like, I get it because, I mean, one, I've never bought a pair of Yeezys in my life.
yeah,
It looks too much like alien footwear and homeless footwear. And I'm straight.
I
Give
said
me
that when
regular
they first
shoes.
came out, but those 350s and 350 boosts, I like those. I don't have a pair. My wife has a pair though, but I would definitely get those. But for what it's worth, the colors the colors that they are putting out for the 350s like are fire.
Them shits, man. Look, I'm sorry, but all them
But yeah,
shoes look like either homeless shoes or it look like Alien versus Predator fives. That's always how them joints look. Like with the pointy joints and all of that, that shit look weird. I'm sorry.
no,
Always look weird.
I get it though.
So yeah. But if they doing all this stuff and not giving them no credit or anything like that, then Adidas gotta go.
Adidas either yeah.
They like Adidas got to go, but I'll never wear the Alien versus Predator fives.
I was afraid that something like this would actually happen too. That's why I hated the fact that he actually went to Adidas because I mean, the Yeezys that he dropped with Nike, fam, all of them was fire. So it sucks that he couldn't get can come up with a better deal with Nike to continue to release through Nike because I'm pretty sure whatever Yeezy and Nike would have did, saying collectively together would have been fire. But I mean, at the end of the day, that man then made Adidas so much money because the Yeezys, whatever it is, however you look at the shoes, the motherfuckers sell out fast. So they sell out quick. They
Okay.
they selling out faster than Jordans nowadays,
I
and we
mean, yeah, yeah, yeah.
just being
What you mean?
100% honest.
I mean, but when you look at the Jordans, it's the same joints,
And they
and I
just
mean,
put
I
and
get
at
it.
the end of the day, they the same joints and they putting different colors on them. But
Yeah, yeah.
that's what they're doing now with the
But
slides
that's what they
and
doing.
the
Even the slides too. I can't wear the slides, fam. The slides look like the slides look like what's the movie with Bruce Willis? Fifth Element, the Fifth
yeah.
Element tens.
Mhm.
Like I'm cool on them joints, man. Them
Yeah.
joints, them Back to the Future sevens. I'm straight on.
But it's
And
good
then
to
putting the bag in the garbage bag in Old Navy or the Gap, whatever. Like, yo, get your clothes there. to make you look different than what y'all putting on the shelves, fam. I'm not scavenging for your clothes, fam. What type of shit is that? We scavenging for clothes, fam. We scavenging for homeless gear, fam.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm straight. And Yeezy, and I love Kanye, man. It's crib shit, and I love Kanye, but he be dressing too hot for me too. Like my man be out
he
there.
definitely look the swag has definitely went into a totally different direction than what it
My
used
man
to be.
look like an upscale forklift driver. G.
Yeah, so
He look like an upscale forklift driver.
that's
When he put
about
them
right.
joints on,
That's about
fam.
right.
He looked like my father when he was working at Almo Group as a forklift driver. G. But it worked because everybody dressing like that. Look at me. I got on the hoodie. Shouts out to the man 7. Got on one of the OG joints with East Side Story album. Give me hoodies, some shorts, some straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fashionable. Bang is not fashionable. He's not gonna be up on the latest fashionable trends. I'm not gonna be out here wearing oversized sweaters and shit, fam. That tie that go over my head, and I tie it up and bite the shit because I'm nervous. But if I bite it and it tear, it look like the tear that's on my shoulder and on the left side of my stomach too. Like I'm straight. I'm straight. We wearing the hot ass leather jacket. The one down coat look like a ball vagina. Like I'm straight. I'm straight, fam. That's y'all, fam. That especially the down coat, fam. Down coat look like a shaved vagina. I don't know how anybody will wear that shit, fam. Put some lotion on that mark and just look sleek. And probably the wrong thing to say based on what's going on, with that. But it is true, Jagger look like that, man. Some Dude Pod 141. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download wherever you get your favorite podcast. Also, make sure you go ahead and get that merch, Some Dude Pod merch. We're gonna reimagine some things. We talked about it, like you said, after the last pod. So we'll see if we get that working and reimagine some of this merch. So y'all go ahead and get that merch and stuff too. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Some Dude Pod. Mike, you good? You straight?
Yeah, I'm good. I was reading something. We straight.
Fam, but you should have started to look at your face.
Oh no,
my bad. Concerning,
fam. No, it wasn't concerning. We're straight.
I'm like, yo, you good? You straight?
Yeah.
All right, man. So look, there's a lot of stuff going on, but the main thing we're gonna be talking about today is our NFL predictions. We done this last year. We did this the year before. Well, we're now live on our Facebook page, with our Facebook group. So shouts out to everybody in the Some Dude Pod group. We're on the Twitch, on the What Digital. We're on the YouTube, the What Digital. So we are live on everywhere we're at to talk about the NFL season that's coming up on Thursday. Buffalo Bills, LA Rams. I think they're in SoFi too. So we're finally getting some football out of the way. But Mike, how much have you lost on FanDuel so far?
And you talking about when?
With college, like starting off these last couple of weeks too.
I haven't bet on college football yet. Y'all might can have that college football shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you, fam. I watched the Clemson game yesterday, right?
You almost lost.
No. So Clemson versus Georgia Tech. First of all, Clemson is overrated as fuck, bro. Let me say this: Clemson should have beat Georgia Tech by 100. Okay. The score was 41-10, so that's cool. They end up winning by a lot. But the beginning of the game, maybe it was rust. I don't know. But the shit was just an ugly quarter of football in the first quarter. The shit just looked disgusting, pitiful. So if I would have bet, I had something in the queue. I was going to bet the over on the first quarter to go over 10 points for either team, like just 10.5 points scored in the first quarter. Nobody scored shit. And it was like 2-3 turnovers from both teams. Clemson turning over the ball, Georgia Tech turning over the ball. I'm like, college football has got to be the jankiest shit I've ever seen. Prime example. North Carolina was going against whoever. Say for instance, if you bet the under in that game, you get to the fourth quarter and both teams score combined 60 points. College football ain't getting my money, bro. That shit is janky. So I haven't bet anything on football yet. I'm waiting till Thursday. We gonna get it cracking on Thursday.
Man,
I don't know preseason. I didn't even bet preseason, so I'll just patiently waiting for Thursday, and the funds will be deployed.
I already lost a couple of dollars.
No, didn't the parlay that you sent me, didn't that miss by just Oklahoma State?
Nah. That missed by a couple.
I could have sworn all of
Nah,
that hit
that
except
one.
Oklahoma State because you
Nah,
had I know you had the Bears on there first, the under, and that
I
shit barely
missed.
hit. That shit hit right on the
The
head. Matter of
parlay
fact,
that you. Oh no, you're right.
the one you sent me missed by Oklahoma State.
God damn!
He didn't even know.
Oh, I didn't even know.
That's why I posted on your status when you was like, FanDuel got me today. I was like, Oklahoma State, right? They were supposed to cover 21.5 or some shit like that.
What was, oh no. No. I did not even. Oh,
You didn't even peep that shit.
I didn't even peep. Oh no.
You already missed
No. Oh no.
I shouldn't have said nothing. That's my bad.
No.
I thought you were aware of this.
That was the game. No, you're right. I just blanked out. Yes, that is the game where Central Michigan scored 22 points in the set.
See? Janky. College football is janky to bet on, bro. That shit is janky. I'm good. Y'all can have that.
No.
You can have that, fam. You can have that.
Oh, see, Mike, you should.
You know what though? Because I when you posted that on your status, you was like, yo, FanDuel got me. And I looked at what you sent me, and I was like, oh, okay, he must be talking about Oklahoma State because everything on this hit. And you didn't say anything. You said it was something else. You had replied to somebody else.
No, it was this parlay that was about 800, where I had Cincinnati. I took Cincinnati 6.5 points. I took Houston negative 4.5 in Utah. And literally all Houston had to do was win. All Cincinnati had to do was score a touchdown, and all Utah had to do was win. Utah lost that game against Florida.
Save your funds for the NFL, man.
Oh my God.
Leave college alone, bro. Leave that shit alone.
I didn't know everything else hit. I didn't know everything else hit because when I saw the 22 points in the fourth quarter, I was like, man, fuck it. And I did say to myself, man, everything else better not hit. But it did. Oh man.
Leave it, bro.
That was a couple of hundred.
Leave it.
What that was like 400, 400, right?
Leave it.
Damn.
Leave it. Yep, leave it. Leave college alone. Save your funds for the NFL, baby. I'm good. I'm sorry to re-piss you off. I didn't know. I didn't know we was going to set you off that way. But hey, that's the heartache we face, man. When you deal with FanDuel. That's what we deal with nowadays. You know, bang, man, I make a suggestion. Maybe we should start doing this too. Start deploying 50, 100 on straight bets. Something that we know that's a lock. And just double your money every now and then. We still parlaying though, for sure. We still trying to parlay, but put something to the side for a double up. You know what I'm saying? We could do that now. Find you a nice straight
Mike,
bet.
I don't even want to do the pod, man.
Nah, we got a pod, baby. Hey, college, it's only the first week of college football, man. We got plenty of college football left. We got we got a full season in the NFL.
I don't like losing, Jack.
I think, nigga, look, bro. Look, man.
That's bullshit, man. They scored 22 points in the fourth quarter.
Hey, you ain't got to tell me, dog.
They scored 42 points in the fourth quarter, G.
I know what the heartache feel like. Not on college football, though, because that's janky. I told you, motherfuckers just scoring points, bro. North Carolina and whoever their opponent was scored 60 points in one quarter. That's when I knew. Man, I said, I'm good.
That was an easy 300, G.
It be like that, man. We're going to get it back, though. We're going to get it back.
Hey, man, you like some of the conspiracy theories I've been sending you?
Bang, do not send me no more conspiracy theories, okay? Bang, ever since last week, everybody check the archives. I want to listen to the episode. What episode are we on right now?
141.
So if you go back and listen to 140, me and Bang were, discussing conspiracy theories that he's been, finding as he scrolls through TikTok. So Bang's feed consists of conspiracy theories, and we went over a few on the pod last week. And after the pod, Bang has sent me 3 or 4 more, just for me to check out, and they all been bullshit. Do not play any conspiracy theories on the pod right now, man.
Why not?
Do not, bro. The shit is just getting out of hand now. The shit is just getting Stretch Armstrong at this point.
What's a piece of information you learned?
He's spamming me, DG.
Windows still only felt.
I'm trying to find one.
No,
I gotta see you one. I gotta see you one of the time travel joints.
Send me one later.
Because there's this one dude. It's this one dude that said that he's a time traveler from like 3020 or whatever. Like we live in pods.
No,
We don't like we live in pods now
no,
and stuff. I got to send you that one.
no. Don't do it. Don't. You can send them to me. Bang, sending them to me, fam. But I watch him. I watch him to try to see if I could get something out of it and see if I can actually.
Hey, look, it's better than the Chippewa scoring 22 points in the fourth quarter.
Hey, shout out to my cousin J Pope. J Pope texted me. He said, "Yo, what Bang on?" I said, "Look." He said, "This is what he said." He said, "Man, all of that shit gonna come to fruition after we pass, long after we gone. There's a good possibility that all that shit will come to life after we are long gone."
Yo, hey man.
At this specific moment, though, right now you reaching. So
I'm fam.
that's what he said in a nutshell.
I'm saying. I don't believe none of this. Oh, we living in a simulation. Listen.
Mandela effect got its name
It's
from
the
when
Mandela
a
effect.
paranormal investigator said that she remembered Nelson Mandela dying in the 80s in prison, although he lived till he was 2013. Mandela effect has
Well,
a
he lived
huge influence on
until
pop
2013.
culture. For instance, Fruit Loops, spelled F-R-U-I-T. That's not how you spell it. It's actually spelled like this, F-R-O-O-T. But fruit, F-R-U-I-T, is how we remember it. Life is like...
Wait a minute, hold on. Fruit Loops have always been F-R-U-I-T, right?
Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops is
Wait a minute.
Fruit Loops is spelled actually how you Fruit Loops is spelled with a double O.
No, it's not.
Fruit Loops on the cereal?
The Fruit Loops ain't never been spelled like that.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't.
Go Google the box of Fruit Loops, bro. It shows you exactly what
Fruit Loops. I'll never remember Fruit Loops being with two O's, G.
Bro, go on. You can
Nah.
My daughter eats Fruit Loops, bro.
G.
It's with a double O.
Nah, G. No.
What are you talking about?
No. You can talk all that Google shit you want to. Mike, when we was little, the shit was F-R-U-I-T, Loops. You know this.
Oh, no. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't know, Bang. I don't know.
Mike.
I don't know.
Mike. No. Fruit Loops ain't never been with no two O's, G. That's why I stopped that video. Because I'm thinking he about to say something else. Bam.
Yo, you could Google old box of Fruit Loops.
Gee.
Shit's with an O-O, bro.
Gee, no, I ain't going on that one. On that one.
It makes sense.
I ain't going on that one. No, I ain't going on that one. It's been G. I ain't going. Let's listen.
Actually, life was like a box of chocolates. Feeling weird yet? Everybody remembers Luke, I am your father. It's actually, no, I am your father. How about Oscar Mayer? This isn't.
No, it's all Luke. It's Luke. I am your father. It's true.
Yeah.
See
how you spell it. See, it's spelled with an A. Crazy. Everybody remembers Curious George, right? With a tail? He never had a tail. What? Everybody knows Jiffy peanut butter. It's just Jif. Confused yet? So am I.
Bro, what is this man talking about, man?
It's Fruit Loops with a fruits, the regular way of spelling fruit, Mike. I ain't going. That I ain't going. Now, all this stuff I be just joking around, but that one I ain't going. It's F-R-U-I-T Loops.
Dang, the cereal is made as an O. So why wouldn't they?
Because the O was the loops. The O in loops was the O's. Was the cereal part. It wasn't the F-R-O-O-T. That's some oldie shit. That's some oldie shit, G. Fruit Loops was always F-R-U-I-T Loops, and the O in the loops was the old cereal, the cereal zero.
All right, Bang, I'm with you. All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Mike, don't.
Don't let the conspiracy theories fool with your head, Bang.
What you think that? Mike, no, I ain't going. We ain't had camera phones, take no pictures and things like that. I wish we did, because Fruit Loops was all. Thank you, because the generic was Fruity-O's. They put the Y on
That's
it.
absolutely true. But Fruit
They
Loops
put
said
the
all
Y
that-
on it, G.
All right, we're gonna settle
I
this.
ain't,
Bro.
man, I ain't going, fam.
We're gonna find out.
We can stop this pod today, fam.
Oh
I'm
my
mad.
god.
Nah.
Bang mad over FanDuel. He not
Mad over
understanding.
FanDuel.
Fruit
They
Loops
sending
is-
us off with the Fruit Loops, G, because the Fruit Loops was fruit. The regular way you spell fruit and loops, and the O had the grape or the purple and the green O for loops, G. And Toucan Sam ass was up there smiling with the big ass nose. That's what it was, G. Look.
Yo, Fruit Loops got a whole verified Twitter and everything. You want me to ask them? You want me to get? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out later. Bang tripping, y'all.
How I'm tripping, Mike? You know I'm right.
Fruit Loops always been with two O's.
No, it's the loops have been with two O's.
Oh my god, bro. Bang,
Thank you, DG. Toucan was hanging from the O's from the loops, G. Not from the fruit part. From the loops. From the loops, G. He was hanging from them. He can't hang from the fruit part, the O's in the fruit. It's from the loops.
Oh my
He was hanging from the loops.
Oh my god, bro.
Man, hey,
You find me a box of cereal Fruit Loops.
that's the whole. Go. I'm gonna send you the TikTok joint because he got the photo of the joint. G.
He got a photo of him.
Yes. This shit ain't never been two O's in fruit. So you mean tell me it was 4 O's on there instead of 2?
Look, as far as I know, Bang. As far as I know, I can't look. When you show me the TikTok, I'll take a look. But I can't.
Wait a minute. Did you say what? They trying to say that Sugar Smacks was just Smacks? Hey man, let's talk about this NFL season because they not finna blow me. They're not about to blow me, G. I ain't going. Just know I ain't going. I don't know if it's a Mandela effect stuff or not. All I know is that Fruit Loops was fruit, and they had the 2 O's. The first O was green, the second one was purple. They kind of looped in next to each other. Toucan Sam was hanging off one of the joints, and they had the cereal looking scrumptious with the milk. I ain't going, fam.
And Sugar Smacks used to be Sugar Smacks, and they changed it to.
But they saying it wasn't that at all. They said it was just Smacks whole time.
They got proof of that though. You can look and see that it says.
They saying that it was never. That's the point. We know it, but that's the point. This Mandela effect stuff was that.
All right, Bang. I'm with you, Bang. All right, I'm with you.
Man, I ain't going, fam. They ain't about to. They ain't about to get me out here looking crazy, fam. NFL season, fam. How you doing with your team? Y'all straight?
Let's get into it, man. We gonna get into this shit, man.
Y'all
NFL
doing-
season. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all see this jersey I got on? Maybe this is a throwback right here, though. The throwback Tony Romo, Cowboys. But yeah, look, y'all see what I got going on right here. Y'all see that, right? Look at that. Y'all see that? That's. Oh. You see that? No, you see the prediction? My name right there. That's my prediction for the Cowboys season, right there.
That's all you had to say, Mike.
I wanted to point at it though. I wanted to actually do the effect. There we go. You see that right there? Boom, boom.
You really
But-
think, okay.
But yeah. What you want to get into first, baby? We can talk about what you want to do. You want to get into this first game of the season? You want to get into like predictions of divisions?
No, let's go
Want to
first
get
with
into
divisions.
some storylines that some.
Matter of fact, let's go with the storylines. We got Deshaun, we got Freaky Sean, who's not going to play for a number of games. We got Baker Mayfield, who's going to be playing against his former team first game of the year. You got your Dallas Cowboys, because Jerry Jones and all but said, like, yo, he said we got to go find the playoffs. He said that a coach gonna get fired if it don't, but you can. It's safe to assume that Mike McCarthy has to go deep into the playoffs to keep his job, especially when you got Dan Quinn to the right, Kellen Moore to the left, and Sean Payton that's out there looking for a job. What else?
Is he really looking for a job? He say he retired, but
that motherfucker ain't retired. He waiting for shit to pop up. Miami ain't gonna be the one that pop up unless they just go to shit.
Yeah.
So no, he looking at that Dallas Cowboys job, fam. So yeah, that's what he looking at.
Okay.
Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying, coming back. He's 45 years old. How he's gonna look? That's another storyline. Number of storylines that the media is giving you. The Bills seem to be the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl. But let me ask you, what is your storyline going into this NFL season, whether it is with the Dallas Cowboys or elsewhere? Or you know what? Give me your Dallas Cowboys storyline and then give me the rest of your NFL storyline.
Dallas Cowboys storyline is how does Ezekiel Elliott fit into the Cowboys offense this season? Could this possibly be Ezekiel Elliott's last season with the Cowboys? If he doesn't show up and perform, could Tony Pollard be taking the reins from him? Those are questions, burning questions. Other burning questions, is this going to be Dak? Can Dak flourish this year? This is going to be Dak's biggest year. I think the questions with the Cowboys lies on the offensive side of the ball. More so, how is our offensive line going to look? And I think the biggest questions is offensive line, Ezekiel Elliott, wide receivers. Okay. What are we going to look like? Is CeeDee Lamb obviously the clear wide receiver one? Can he take that step in the next direction? You know, with Amari Cooper out of the door, can he be that next guy? Because we had James Washington stepping up to be wide receiver two, and he's injured. So what is that going to look like? I feel like there's nothing to worry about on the offensive side of the ball minus Ezekiel Elliott. I think the offensive line will be fine. I think Dak will be fine. Ezekiel Elliott is the main thing that we need to keep an eye on, because Tony Pollard is ready. He's ready to bust out and, be that premier guy, because he can do it both behind the offensive line and, he can do it in the slot as a receiver. He can do everything. So keep an eye on that.
All right, what about the rest of the NFL for you?
Hey, Baker Mayfield, what my boy Baker Mayfield gonna look like? Y'all already know I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. I feel like, Cleveland did him in dirty, and I feel like Baker Mayfield is gonna ball this season. He gonna ball. I think this is redemption time. This is the perfect chance at redemption, and it's a redemption story, and it's written for him already. The first chapter just so happens that he's gonna be able to go against his old team that traded him away, who turned their back on him when shit got a little tight. The man was injured last season. He had, what's the word? Words like what's the word I'm looking for? Alleged beef with Odell Beckham Jr. All of this shit like that. Yo, my man Baker Mayfield is gonna ball. That's gonna be my favorite storyline of the season. Baker Mayfield balling. And he played the Cleveland Browns the first week of the season. My man's going to go crazy on him, and he's going to have an exceptional season. Okay, Baker, don't let me down. Don't have me out here on the pod looking bad, okay? I feel like a healthy Baker Mayfield can get the job done. And then you got Christian McCaffrey. We don't know what we're going to get in Christian McCaffrey, but, hey, he could play healthy this season. Could not. I don't know. But I'm rocking with Baker Mayfield this season. I don't know if Carolina's going to necessarily make the playoffs, but I expect a solid season from Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Exceptional season. Not a solid season, an exceptional season. Exceptional. Okay. Exceptional Pro Bowl like season.
So for my Bears, are they the worst team in the NFL?
No.
Well, I'm just saying that's the storyline for
That's the
me,
storyline.
for
Yeah.
them in particular, because mainstream media show was on a worst team in the NFL stuff. Diana Rossini was saying multiple execs was like, "Yo, they're gonna be the worst team in the NFL this coming season." Then the Cleveland Browns preseason game, the last preseason game of the season happened, and then next thing you know, it was will the Jets and I forgot who else. Will the Jets and somebody else regret 49ers? Will the Jets and 49ers regret passing on Justin Fields? And what do you know? We have the 49ers first game of the year. How is the defense going to look? Matt Eberflus has put in his hits principle, and they're going to pride themselves of getting turnovers and this, that, and the third. So how is this defense going to look without Khalil Mack there? Is Roquan Smith going to be ready to go to prove himself, to bet on himself? How is this defensive backfield going to look? Many are saying that that's going to be the strong point, like the strong point of the team. You know what I'm saying? How the offensive line is going to stand up. People been talking about this offensive line and how it's not going to be able to block for Justin Fields. So how is that going to stand up? Will the last year's rookies, Borman and Jenkins, how would they look on the offensive line? Lucas Patrick from Green Bay, how is he going to look on the offensive line? So that's a question. That's one of the other questions that popped up is, do David Montgomery fit in this offense? Like, that was one that was interesting to me. Like, how does he fit in this offense? That was interesting. So you got that right there. There's a number of things that's a question mark with these Bears. I don't think that they are the worst team in the NFL or will be the worst team in the NFL. As you see Landon over here doing stuff he ain't got no business doing. But I don't think they're going to be the worst team in the NFL. I think that their schedule is favorable and all of that stuff, but we'll see what happens with that.
Okay.
So that's what it is from a Bears perspective. Where are they? When it comes to this team in the league.
Okay, let me ask you this about the Bears. FanDuel has the Bears over/under win total set at 5.5. Are you taking the over or the under?
I'm taking the over. I am taking the over because the Bears was 6-11 last year. And the Bears were 6-11 last year with a coach that people they ain't really fuck with. They don't think he could coach.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they got a better coach, and they got a quarterback in the second year that looks good. I think we're over that.
Okay. I like that.
So and we'll get into that win total and all of that stuff in a second. As far as the NFL goes, it's the Buffalo Bills to me, which is close the door. The Buffalo Bills is going to be the big question mark for me. Where does the Buffalo Bills fit? Because the Buffalo Bills is the odds-on favorite to winning the Super Bowl. It looks like everybody and their mama are picking Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Bills. I am not picking the Buffalo Bills,
okay,
but everybody is picking the Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl. So I think that's going to be the question. Can the Buffalo Bills live up to expectations? Because of the Buffalo Bills losing, I lost out on $11,000.
Man, I swear to you, bro. Like, pound me right here. Pound. We gonna get this money back. We gonna get. I promise you,
$11,000.
We gonna get it back. We gonna get it back in blood from FanDuel.
I need it back in blood.
I promise you.
I need it back in blood because
they did that bull. We getting it back in blood.
Because they did that bull, I lost out on 11.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
What I could have done with $11,000 money?
I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine. But we gonna get it back. I promise you.
But yeah, that's my storyline. Can Bills Mafia win the Super Bowl? Because the other added pressure even though it doesn't really have anything to do with this team, but it's just like the team that's going to be on the field on Thursday, but just the legacy of the Buffalo Bills. They went to 4 straight Super Bowls. They didn't win not one. They went to 4. It's hard to go to 1. They went to 4 straight. And they didn't win not one. This team is predicted by many to win the Super Bowl, coming out of a hard AFC too. So we'll see about that. Player-wise, who is a player that you are looking forward to see this season?
Amon St. Brown from the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Very interested to see how he flourishes as a wide receiver. You know, obviously he's in Detroit, but and you got Jared Goff. Jared Goff ain't, I mean, he's not a slouch.
No.
He went to the Super Bowl. You know, he got a nice,
Not at all.
got a big arm. So I'm definitely interested to see him. Definitely interested to see how he balls this year. Justin Herbert, bro. I ain't even finna lie. Jay Herbo. I'm gonna be locked in on Chargers games, bro. I want to see how he balls out this year. I think this is obviously a year where he just, you know, moves even more further than he already is right now at such a young age and a short part of his career. And Deebo Samuel, I want to see how Deebo plays this year. I think they said they want to focus more on Deebo being a wide receiver instead of him like more of a double threat being in the backfield and, you know, using him out of the backfield. I want to see how he actually is at just being a wide receiver. I want to see if he could actually be one of those elite wide receivers in the league instead of them just using him everywhere, which is, you know, works for him. But I think he even, you know, for the sake of his career and, you know, want to risk it, like, you know, not risk injuries. I think he wants to just strictly be a wide receiver. So I want to see how that plays out. See how he is as an actual wide receiver one. Jalen Hurts too. That's a good one, DG. I'm definitely interested to see how Jalen Hurts balls this year. You know, obviously they keep saying that, yeah, his job is on the line as well. This could be the year to make or break him. You know, we need to see the evolution of him as well. See how he balls. But those are the names off the top of my head that I could think of.
I'm gonna go a different route. I'm not gonna go like, I ain't saying you gave the expected names. I'm gonna go like starting off with Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Matt Ryan has been very serviceable, a former MVP, went to a Super Bowl, was up 28-3. They jagged, but he is going to go to a team in Indianapolis who has a pretty good offensive line. They got the best guard in the NFL in Quentin Nelson. I hope he comes here. But Quentin Nelson, best guard in the NFL to me. Jonathan Taylor, best running back in the NFL to me right now. As far as wide receiver wise, I think they got serviceable wide receivers, starting with Michael Pittman Jr. The defense is a pretty good defense led by Shaq Leonard. They just needed a quarterback who could stabilize the situation. Carson Wentz wasn't it. And they almost went to the playoffs, but they went to Jacksonville and jagged.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
Who would?
So he's one player that I'm looking at.
Okay. I like that.
I am looking at Deshaun Watson because he's going to play this year. He has not played, and he would now not play in 2 years. You know, in a regular season game. So I'm very interested to see what will happen, whether or not the Cleveland Browns are in the hunt or not. Because if they're not in the hunt, do you play them?
Good question. Do
you risk injury? If you look and it's week 11, you look and they only won 2-3 games. You're eliminated from the playoffs. Do you play them? Or do you just wait for next year? That would be interesting. Mm-hmm. Mitchell Trubisky is the third player that I'm interested in.
That's my other one. With Baker Mayfield. With Baker Mayfield balling.
I am interested in Mitchell Trubisky.
Money making Mitch.
Because while I wasn't the biggest fan, I was a fan of his moments. Now, he threw them 6 touchdowns against Tampa Bay. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Go out there and kill him, Mitch.
There's talent there. Can that staff bring it out? Do they want to bring it out? They got Kenny on the bench, just waiting. So will they bring that out? So let's bring that into our rookie of the year predictions, coach of the year, offensive, defensive player of the year. Offensive and defensive rookie of the year, offensive, defensive MVP, or player of the year, and then our MVPs. Let's start with rookie of the year. Do you have a rookie of the year prediction for us?
Let me take a look real quick.
Well, let's
Honestly,
offense or defense.
um,
I got mine.
you got yours. I don't
Yeah.
have. You know what? I don't. You know, I don't have any rookies. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not too. I don't got no rookies. We'll
Yeah,
go.
get on
You
your
give me
shit,
your
Mike.
rookies. Yeah,
I got
I ain't up on all the rookies yet.
Sauce Gardner in New York, the Jets.
Okay.
I think is going to, is he is the
no, I
player.
got one for offense.
Okay.
I got one for offense.
I'll go first though. At first I was gonna pick Aiden Hutchinson, especially since he's in the same division as the Bears.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a lot of opportunities to go ahead and get some sacks out there. I was also thinking about Derek Stingley Jr. over there with Houston. Lovie Smith, if we getting good Lovie Smith, he's gonna pride that defense is gonna be proud to get turnovers and all of that. That could definitely be Derek Stingley Jr. coming as a freshman. He was rated as one of the best. But I'm gonna go with Sauce, man. I think Sauce got it.
Okay.
On that cornerback side. Matter of fact, I'll even put it like this. What's gonna hurt Sauce is that a lot of people are not gonna throw on that side. And it's not gonna look good. Even though that looks great.
Yeah.
But Aiden Hutchinson, he go up against the Bears, he get 2.5 sacks against Justin Fields. He get a sack on Aaron Rodgers. He gets a sack on whoever he plays. It's gonna look better than Sauce being over there on the island. But I'm gonna go with Sauce, Chris Olave in New Orleans, because I think New Orleans is just gonna throw the rock. They're gonna throw the rock. I think everybody gonna touch that ball, but I think or Olave, excuse me. But I think he's gonna be the recipient of all of that. He's gonna be that threat since Michael Thomas is back. We know, give Michael Thomas a slant, give him that middle of the field. He's the quintessential possession receiver. He's not gonna score a lot of touchdowns, but he's gonna get you a lot of first downs and a lot of catches. Chris Olave is going to give you the rest. Those are my predictions for rookie of the year, offensive, defense.
I got you. I don't got one for defense, but offense, I'm gonna go Dameon Pierce.
Oh, okay.
Go Dameon Pierce.
He gonna run the ball.
I'm gonna give Dameon Pierce. He's definitely gonna be the forefront of that offense. Yeah, workhorse. I think lock it in.
All right, let's go for offensive and defensive player of the year in the NFL. You go first.
Offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year. I'm gonna go Micah Parsons, baby. I gotta roll with my dog. Fam. If look, that's a biased pick. But if not, I would go TJ Watt. I'll go TJ Watt. But
if he can stay healthy,
I'll go TJ Watt. But as a biased pick, which is not a bad pick, Micah Parsons. Go Micah Parsons, defensive player of the year.
Hey, man, I got Myles Garrett because I think that the Cleveland Browns are going to be in the hunt.
Okay.
I think Myles Garrett is going to have a monster year. He's going to have the year that everybody's been expecting. I'll even go as far as say that Myles Garrett is going to break Michael Strahan's record. He's gonna break that record. It should be TJ Watt because he has more sacks and less games. But technically, he doesn't have the record. I think Myles Garrett is going to get all of that. So that's my defensive player of the year.
Okay.
Offensive player of the year, they have, what's funny is this is the award that you kind of give the non-quarterback.
Yeah.
Because
they love to give the MVP to the quarterback. 9 times out of 10, the quarterback is going to win the MVP.
So I'm going to give one that's probably I might even put money on it. Devontae Adams.
Interesting.
Because I think Devontae Adams is going to get the rock. He's going to get the ball. He's going to get the yards. He's going to get the touchdown. Derek Carr is going to throw over 5,000 yards this season if he stays healthy. I think it's going to be a lot of passing and catching over there. So I am picking him, Devontae Adams, to win Offensive Player of the Year. MVP. Let's go for let's start with you. Who you got for the NFL MVP this season?
Well, for Offensive Player of the Year, I got.
Oh yeah, you and you Offensive Player.
I might have to go Jonathan Taylor, but I like Justin Jefferson low key because I think Justin Jefferson wants to prove that he the top wide receiver in the NFL. You know, that conversation, I know it irks him, and everybody gets asked, you know, who's the best wide receiver in the game. And, you know, these guys are, you know, they have their little jabs back and forth. Where you got Jamar Chase jabbing like, yeah, I'm the best. And then Justin Jefferson says, all right, I'm the best. And, you know, I think as a sleeper, Justin Jefferson, Offensive Player of the Year. But I think the easy lock is Jonathan Taylor there. But, yeah. Where we at, though? Where we going? MVP?
MVP. Who you got?
Jay Herbo. Going Jay Herbo. Going Justin Herbert. I'm all in on the Chargers, Jack. I'm rocking with them. This Jay Herbo's year. I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking with Jay Herbo.
I agree. I think, a matter of fact, and I think the runner-up, the MVP and the runner-up are going to come from the same division. Matter of fact, I would not be surprised if the MVP voting looks like this. Justin Herbert, number 1. Pat Mahomes, number 2. Derek Carr, number 3. That's how I'm excited about that.
I like that Derek Carr, though. That's a sleeper pick right there.
All right, so
watch out.
Before you got 13-4 for your Dallas Cowboys.
Indeed.
I don't have anything by mine. So, Mike, I want you to go to the Bears schedule, and I'm going to pick who I believe are going to win each game.
All right,
we're going to mark it off. All
right, cool. Here we go.
Now, let me just say this right now. There's winnable games on that Bears schedule.
Yes, sir.
But as I feel right now, I'm just going to pick the teams from the teams they're going against.
All right, week 1, San Francisco 49ers.
I think the Bears win that game.
Interesting.
I don't think, honestly, man, I think
that's a winnable game. I think that's a winnable game.
It's a very winnable game. They've played them close. Each time they played each other close. Even look at that game where Robbie Gould basically beat the Bears. It was like 15-14. He kicked all the field goals.
Okay.
I just don't know if the 49ers are now all in on Trey Lance.
Okay.
That's one thing. Albert Breer kind of said that was a little bit of issue with the contract, you know, that Jimmy got from Trey Lance and his team.
Okay.
I don't know if keeping Jimmy was the best thing confidence-wise from the quarterback who's barely played 10 full games in his career.
Okay.
Running back-wise, them boys got all the running backs. You got Debo, who's going to be acting like a running back, but I'm picking the Bears in this game.
Interesting. All right, so bang, got the Bears coming out the gate. 1-0 and making Bears fans that don't know no better think that y'all got a chance.
1-0. 1-0.
See what I said? Bears fans that don't know no better. Bears fans that know better know better. But bang got the Bears. You don't have Bears fans out there thinking Wednesday that don't know no better, thinking they got a chance.
No, they got a chance.
No, not a chance to win. I'm saying to win the game. I'm talking about have a chance this season.
Oh yeah.
We know, you know what I'm saying. Real Bears fans ain't gonna get excited, but it's gonna be good to see.
1-0. We 1-0. Go number 2.
Say less. Green Bay Packers week 2.
Skip that. That's 1-1
at Lambeau.
That's 1-1.
1-1. Okay, here we go.
I'll say this though.
Okay.
Bears shockingly win that game. The mood instantly is changed.
Interesting.
I'll say this. I don't think we got a chance in hell of beating Green Bay on national TV in Green Bay. Okay. But if the Bears beat Green Bay in that game right there, the mood is changed.
I like that.
I don't know if that's fortunate or not, but go ahead.
I like that energy. All right, week 3 at Soldier Field against the Houston Texans.
Oh, that's week 2-1.
Okay.
Love you getting his ass whooped.
All right. Out of 3 games so far, the
We
Bears
2-1.
will be starting 2-1.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, I ain't even finna lie to you, fam. Look, week
Mike, let's
4,
go.
week
Let's go.
4 at MetLife against the Giants.
We winning that game. We 3-1.
3-1. 3-1. Look, let me stop the presses right there. Let's
Mike,
have a
no.
conversation.
Keep going.
All right,
Keep
3-1.
going. Keep going.
We
Keep
got
going.
3. I ain't finna lie to you. I see what you're doing, man. I know you know what you're doing.
Let go.
Week 5 at Minnesota.
We're losing that game. We're losing at Minnesota. We're 3-2.
All right, cool. 3-2. Okay. 3-2. Week 6 at Soldier Field against the Commanders.
We winning that game.
I would hope
Short
y'all win
week
that
2.
game. I'm
That's a
riding
short
with
week
y'all.
2. I don't. Carson Wentz.
I'm riding with y'all.
I'm
on
not
that
picking the Commanders.
one. I'm riding with you.
So
on
that'd
that
be what was that? We're 4-2.
4-2 after 6 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Week 7 at New England.
Oh, we lost that one.
Okay.
We 4-3. Right
4-3. Week 8, the day before Halloween, at AT&T Stadium against the Dallas Cowboys.
We lost that one. We 4-4.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
DG, I don't give a fuck if that's Chase return or not. And look, Antonio Gibson would have lost his job if Brian Robinson would have got shot. Carson Wentz is not accurate at all.
That's facts. He don't have Carson Wentz got a jello arm, bro.
He's gonna be overthrowing. Scary Terry is gonna be real mad during that game.
That man cannot throw, y'all. But I'm not saying
it's gonna be a blowout when we win that game.
Okay.
So we're 4-4 right now.
4-4, week 9 at Soldier Field against the Dolphins.
That's the game where we shouldn't win, but because of the possible elements, we're gonna win.
All right, 5-4. All right, week 10 at Soldier Field against the Detroit Lions.
We're winning that game.
Okay, I like that.
So we're 6-4 right now.
6-4. This is another W right here. Week 11, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, we 7-4. We beating them. I don't know why people not talking about them being the worst team in the NFL.
It is because they got Marcus Mariota taking the snaps. I ain't sold on Marcus Mariota, bro. I can't believe they didn't go after Jimmy Garoppolo. I can't believe it. But anyway.
No, they're doing what the Bears are doing, trying to dump money.
All right.
But yeah. All right.
That's cool.
We 7-4 right now.
Week 12 at MetLife against the Jets.
We 8-4.
8-4, ladies and gentlemen. 8-4. The Green Bay Packers at Soldier Field, week 13.
We 8-5.
8-5. We got a bye week, and then we come out the gate against Philly at Soldier Field.
We 8-6.
Keep note. This is Soldier Field.
We 8-6.
December. All right, 8-6.
I hate to say it. We saw them probably hear this shit and be like, oh yeah.
But
they say they might come out for this shit, but yeah, they're gonna whoop our ass.
But just know, just know, if the Bears pull that out and the Cowboys end up winning the division, you're gonna have to come on some do pod and talk to us.
So what are we now? We 8-6, right?
8-6. But all right, let's do it. Week 16 at Soldier Field against Buffalo.
8-7. We get our ass with that game.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if the mood change or not. That game, we get our ass with.
All right, cool.
We 8-7.
Week 17, Detroit Lions at Ford Field.
Against my better judgment, I'm going to pick Detroit.
Okay.
So we 8-8.
8-8. And then we got week 18 at the Minnesota Vikings.
We're 8-9.
No, Soldier Field. At Soldier Field.
Oh, we 9-8. We 9-8.
Okay.
We 9-8.
All right, cool. All right, so Bang got the Bears 9-8, ladies and gentlemen.
And every game that I pick, the majority of games I pick are winnable games. These are games against teams who should not be good. Atlanta, Giants, Jets.
In
Houston.
so you got the Bears splitting against Detroit and Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because I think Detroit is going to be better than what we're used to.
I think so too.
I think it'll be much better
I think so.
than what we're used to.
Okay.
So even though I would never want to pick Detroit for anything, I think they're going to be better than what we're used to. That's why if you notice, the split is the home and away split. We gonna get them on Thanksgiving, but they're gonna get us at the end of the season. The crazy thing is that game might be the game. With my thinking, if this does happen, that's the game that's gonna cost us the playoffs.
Okay.
Because I think we have a chance of controlling our own destiny. I don't know if the team would be, mind-wise intelligent enough to take control.
Yeah.
So I give them 9 games. Majority of the games to me is winnable because they have a winnable schedule.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a last place schedule.
Okay.
So, and the other thing is for me, even I'm not saying that they're going to go. I'm just picking games. We all know that there's games that are those games that they will mess around and lose. But on the flip side, it's games they mess around. Remember, the Bears beat Cincinnati last year.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought that shit? And who went to the Super Bowl? Cincinnati Bengals. So anything can happen. But I think that those games against the New York teams, Houston, Atlanta, San Francisco, are all winnable games and everything. So, yeah, I get them 9 games.
Okay.
That's their ceiling, though. Their ceiling is 9 games. Their floor is 6.
Floor 6. Okay.
So either way I go, if I were to bet, I'm taking the over when it comes to the Bears.
Gotcha.
As far as their win total. If 5 is their win, if 5 is the bet, I'll take the over for the Bears.
I like that.
So you got 13-4. I got 9-8, but I have a 9-8 and missing the playoffs.
Okay.
So yeah, DG is fluid.
All right, let's do division.
But wait a minute.
Go ahead.
But if the Bears could somehow beat Green Bay in that first Green Bay game, it changes the mood. All right, let me say this. The Bears can't go 3-14. I don't give a damn how much cap room we have. They can't go 3-14. Because even with all of the cap room, nobody want to come to Chicago with a 3-14 team. The Bears has to win between 6 and 9 games to look attractive and to take the money. All this wide receiver shit, just go look at the free agent list for wide receivers. It's not a good crop of wide receivers that are slated to be free agents in 2022, 2023. The Bears has to do it this year to make themselves attractive to other free agents, especially on the offensive line. Like Quentin Nelson, I believe, is going to be a free agent, or he could be franchised. But if the Bears can offer him the biggest contract that a guard will receive in the history of the NFL, and put some poison pills up in that joint in order for the Colts not to do anything, you got an offensive. You have a left guard slated Pro Bowl every year. Give him his money. You wanted him, but the coach drafted him, and you drafted Roquan Smith. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
2, I mean, maybe you do well enough to be able to trade back in to a first round to get somebody, because if they win 9 games, they're not going to be in the top 10. So you're going to have to take a first and a second pick and move up to go up in there, and maybe add another pick to make that attractive.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the Bears are going to be in a position where they're going to draft one of the top wide receivers. But if one of them mugs drop in the teams, we got one. But they got to win. They can't go up in here thinking 3-14 and we tanking for this draft ain't even that good to tank for somebody. And then for Justin Fields, this is an important year. While this is his second year, they didn't draft him. So if they're 3-14, you can't be 3-14 and look good as a quarterback. And you can't be 3-14 and be like, well, we 3-14, but that quarterback, we know we got the quarterback of the future. Not in this era. Because in that era, they were doing it with Peyton Manning and all of those people.
Mhm.
They paid them millions and millions of dollars. We're in a rookie scale now. You can cut your bait before that last year of their contract where they're going to get a lot of their money.
For sure.
You cut that bait right there. And if you're 3-14, you can look at some of the quarterbacks that's coming out in the draft next year. If Justin Fields go 3-14 this year, he's shot. And you don't want that. Hot take for your ass right there.
Understood. I agree with you 100% there, Bang. Let's move on. Let's go to let's go pick division winners. AFC East.
No, that's Buffalo Bills all day long.
Okay, I agree. Buffalo Bills. AFC North. Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers.
I'm gonna go with a shocker here. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I think here's the thing, and the Steelers would have been a lot better if they had a serviceable quarterback. And Ben Roethlisberger ain't been serviceable for 2.5 years. But what did you get? A winning season. That defense led by Minkah Fitzpatrick and TJ, along with Casey Hayward. You got Najee Harris. You got Chase Claypool on one side, Deontay Johnson on another, Pat Freiermuth, however you pronounce his name, as a tight end.
Yeah.
The offensive line is still shaky, but you got a quarterback who is mobile and can run. I think that team is better than what people are making them out to be. And because you have the Cincinnati Bengals, who's the shiny toy and my favorite team this year, and you have the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, you automatically throw them in the back because you got Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky is a way better quarterback than Ben Roethlisberger has been the last couple of years. And that defensive gave that whole division fits. All Mitch got to do is be serviceable, and they're going to win that division. So I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Got you. I'm going to take the Bengals, but I ain't mad at that Pittsburgh pick at all.
Okay.
Not mad.
Let's go ahead and go to the North.
AFC. No, we at the AFC South. Colts, Titans, Jags.
Oh, the Colts winning that one. Colts winning that one.
I like the Colts. I also like the Jacksonville Jaguars to be a much better team this season.
Oh, it'd be a much better team.
And Trevor Lawrence to ball.
Yeah,
that's my other guy right there. Trevor Lawrence.
That's cool. They winning between their ceiling is like us, 6 to 9 games.
Gotcha.
So
AFC West. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. This is easily the toughest division.
I don't think it's as tough as people think.
Interesting.
Name-wise, it's tough. But when I think of tough ass divisions, I think of the NFC Central back in the day. Like I think about stuff like that. I don't think about what I see, right? Because Denver is not going to be as good as everybody think they're going to be.
Okay.
Now I'm not saying they're going to go like 3-14, but I ain't worried about them. And then if all your teams make it to the playoffs, how tough is it?
So what does
because you're playing against everybody else?
What is Denver missing? Defense, or I think on offense, I think they're solid. You got solid pieces on offense.
I don't know if Jerry Jeudy or Cortland Sutherland are number ones, true number ones.
Interesting.
And that's what Russell's gonna need. Who's gonna be his DK Metcalf, and who's gonna be his what's my man name, the other wide receiver? His name just dropped away from me that quick. But the long ball threat. Who's gonna be DK and who's gonna be him?
I like Sutton and Jeudy on both sides.
Lockett, there you go. Tyler
Yeah,
Lockett.
Lockett, yeah.
And then I think Noah Fant was their best receiver, and you traded him to Seattle. So
Okay.
I don't know about that, but I do think San Diego is going to win the division. And I think San Diego, the Chiefs, and the Raiders are all going to the playoffs.
Okay. I'm taking the Chargers to win the division. But I like the Raiders too.
So and that's why I say I don't. Hard division means somebody's not making the playoffs. Type shit. That's hard division to me.
It sounds like you saying that Denver's not gonna.
No,
you think
I mean,
Denver
I'm talking about one team making the division. It's knock down, drag out. One team making one team. That's toughness to me.
Okay.
Toughness is not everybody making the playoffs. That's not tough to me. That means y'all better than everybody else over here too, Jack. So yeah,
But I say tough as far as like who's gonna actually win that division. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I know. I'm just saying that
it's
people.
a toss up. I get what you're saying.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that people automatically assume like that division is going to be oh so tough. Like, fam, the goal is to win the division and or go to the playoffs. And I think they're going to take up all of the wild card spots, pretty much. I don't think it's not going to be a situation where like everybody is 8-9 and then the last person is 9-8. That whole division gonna be eaten on everybody. It's just that I think that the team that's going to be the odd man out is the Denver Broncos, and they will be for a number of years.
Interesting. Let's move it to the NFC. NFC East. Who we got? I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys, biased and not biased. The Cowboys are gonna win the division. Everybody sold on Philly. That's cool, but the Cowboys are the team to beat in the NFC East until proven otherwise. So I still feel the Cowboys have good enough pieces on both sides of the ball to make a push at winning the NFC East. So that's my pick.
I got the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Them boys.
I gotta see it from Philly. I gotta see it.
And y'all know I don't want to say that shit. Y'all know I don't want to say Philadelphia is going to be that team. That team y'all need to pay attention to. But y'all need to pay. I think that's that team that y'all gonna need to pay attention to. And if they with getting AJ Brown too, and that defense is gonna be nice.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, Philadelphia is winning that division for me.
Show it to me. NFC North.
Packers, keep going.
NFC South. Bucks, Saints, Panthers, Falcons. I'm taking the New Orleans Saints.
Damn, I wanted to be a dick and pick the Carolina Panthers. But I'm going to pick the New Orleans Saints.
Famous Jameis, baby. Michael Thomas is back. You add Jarvis Landry. You got Alvin Kamara.
Olave. They got weapons.
Shit. They got weapons, baby.
They got weapons. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints too.
I like that. But I ain't mad at Carolina though. I'm rocking with Baker.
They're gonna be a surprise team to me. Like at first I thought they was gonna be whack, but then I started looking at that Baker. I'm like, nah.
Oh, comeback player of the year, Baker Mayfield or Christian McCaffrey.
Or Jameis Winston.
One of that's coming out of the NFC South, though. The player coming out of the NFC South. NFC West, Rams, 49ers, Cardinals, Seahawks.
Rams?
Yeah. I like the Rams.
Man, safe bet.
I think Cardinals would be right there, though, but
I'm not enthusiastic about that team, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. They ain't got the coach. So, all right, let's go for the AFC champion. Who you got coming out the AFC, G?
Chargers.
Whoa,
I am all in on the Los
Chargers.
Angeles Chargers. I'm all in. You hear me?
I'm going to switch my pick, Mike.
Yeah.
I was all in on the Superchargers too. But today I am picking the Oakland Raiders.
I ain't mad at that either, dog.
I'm picking the Oakland Raiders, Jack. I
ain't mad
don't
at
know why. I just got a feeling them boys gonna be back. I hope it's the wrong feeling.
it. Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong here, but I just got a feeling that when it comes to playoffs, somebody is going to falter, and there's going to be more than two teams. Everybody is putting their bread around the Bengals. I mean, not the Bengals, but the Bills. The Chargers everybody loved them, but I don't trust their coach. I trust a person that has championship pedigree, even though is an offensive coordinator. I'm choosing Josh McDaniels. I'm choosing the Oakland Raiders to come out the AFC.
Okay.
Who you got coming out the NFC, Mike?
Biased pick, the Dallas Cowboys. Unbiased pick will be the Rams. It is hard to win back-to-back Super Bowls, but it ain't hard to go to the Super Bowl back-to-back times. So get to the Super Bowl. I'm going to pick the Rams. The Rams. I'm going to pick the Rams in an unbiased pick. The Cowboys is a biased pick because I honestly think we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Obviously, every year, I'll tell you if our team sucks. Our team don't suck. We got a team. But the unbiased pick will be the Los Angeles Rams to get to the Super Bowl. LA versus LA, give it to me. I'll pay to see that. Shit, I'll pay to go to that. Who wouldn't want to go to Sci-Fi? So, where's the Super Bowl? Oh, the Super Bowl's in Vegas this year, no?
No, it was in Arizona.
It's in Arizona. Okay. Regardless, I'll pay to see LA versus LA. Battle of LAs. You heard it here first, right here on Some Dude Pod by your boy Mike B. The Chargers versus the Rams in the Super Bowl. That's what I got. And to win it all, like you said, Bang, it is hard to win back-to-back Super Bowls. It is not just because you said it. It's a proven fact. It's hard to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Jay Herbo.
I can't believe I'm about to pick what I'm about to pick.
Chargers to win the Super Bowl. Bang. If you pick the Raiders to win the Super Bowl, I ain't mad at you.
Nah, I'm going to the AFC right now.
The Raiders is the AFC. Oh, you going to the NFC?
I mean, the NFC right now. But here's my prediction for the NFC. In 1981, it was Super Bowl, 15? And Super Bowl 15 was the Oakland Raiders. And I said Oakland earlier. It's Las Vegas Raiders, but
same team.
But I said it was the Oakland Raiders, and
you also said San Diego Chargers. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Nobody care about those shits. But
same
the Philadelphia Eagles will win the NFC.
Ooh, man, please, bro. Please.
So we're gonna have a rematch of Super Bowl 15 in Louisiana, where the Oakland Raiders defeated the Philadelphia Eagles. And my Super Bowl pick is the Oakland Las Vegas Raiders do it again. I am picking the Las Vegas Raiders to win the Super Bowl.
Not mad at the Raiders, but get Philly the fuck out of here. I can't wait. I can't wait for y'all to see that Philly ain't shit. I can't wait for y'all to see it. I hope Jalen Hurts ball, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you already know for my sake, I hope so.
But, yeah.
Because, man.
We so gonna clown.
He gonna clown.
We so gonna clown.
But I got the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at the Raiders. I'm mad at the Raiders being a sleeper team at all.
Who you got winning the Super Bowl, Jack?
Who, me? I said I got the Chargers.
Oh yeah, you got the Chargers.
Chargers versus Rams. Chargers versus Rams and LA versus LA. Jay Herbo. I'm all in on Jay Herbo. Let's go. And that's that, ladies.
We gonna see, man. So you got the Los Angeles Chargers. I got the Las Vegas Raiders. Either way it go, I feel like this NFL season is going to be extremely lit. And I also believe that there's more than a couple of teams that's going to have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Honestly, I think there are about 6 to 10 teams that if they get in the playoffs, you're going to have a conversation about them possibly going. Even the Cincinnati Bengals, can they go back to back? But Not sleeping on the Packers. Of course, the Chiefs is another one. The Chargers, the Buccaneers is another team. The Bills, which is everybody favorite. Your Cowboys, the Ravens. I think there are a number of teams that have an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. Matt, look, a lot of people were saying that the Colts will win the Super Bowl. They just need a quarterback. Is Matt Ryan that quarterback? And I'm not sleeping on the Steelers because I think Mitch is going to have a solid season. I think Mitch is a starter in the NFL. I remember having a debate with my man Sean Davis. We was going back and forth. I was like, look, all Mitch got to be is Alex Smith. That's it.
And he's better than Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Talent-wise, he has more talent than Alex Smith.
Right. So let's go with overrated and underrated. Let's start with players. Who do you feel that is the most overrated player in the NFL at this current point right now?
Most overrated player?
Yes. This player is you feel that this player is not gonna have the season that everybody is thinking. A little bit overrated this year, Jack. But remember, overrated doesn't mean whack, y'all. We got a shirt for that.
We have a shirt for that. Damn, that's a good question. I can't think off the top of my head. I got overrated team.
Okay, let's go with that. I might have teams too.
And that's the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't give a fuck, bro. The Philadelphia Eagles will not be like that this season. So that's dead. Player Cooper Kupp, DG. I don't know about that. I think Cooper Kupp.
Oh hell no, that
Cooper Kupp is like that. And I think and just to piggyback off that real quick, the reason why Cooper Kupp don't get that love and that, you know what I'm saying, respect that he deserves is because people claim that he like always open. Like he doesn't make great plays.
What
He
the
doesn't
fuck
make
if he's always open?
No, wait, that's my point. That's the point. Like he doesn't make spectacular catches like, you know what I'm saying, a Justin Jefferson would make, or you know,
so he ain't catching the ball, throwing up GD at the same time.
The reason why Cooper Kupp is like that is the main thing. The man can get off the ball better than anybody. The man can get open. It's all about getting open.
So Murder Marv wasn't like that too, huh?
Like,
that's
dog,
the same shit.
That shit is underrated. That is an underrated aspect of being a wide receiver, is actually being able to get open and be open. It ain't just
the whole point of running a route, fam.
It's running a route. The man has got to be the best route runner in the game. That's why he like that. So I don't know about that Cooper Kupp being overrated, but a player though, who you got as player? Because I got to think of one. I can't think of one.
As player, and I know I'm gonna sound like a hater when I say this, but my man Scott talked me off a ledge here. Is Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers used to have the ability to make any wide receiver that he played with look good.
You think that shit end this year?
I think that shit done this year, Jack.
Interesting.
I think people are going to look decent because it's Aaron Rodgers, but he's not making a Jordy Nelson. He's not making a James Jones. He's not making a Devontae Adams with these wide receivers right here. They're going to be serviceable, but that's about it. That's going to make Aaron Rodgers is going to go into a season where they're going to have to run the ball consistently with their running backs that they have, which are great running backs. Now, offensive line, they're going to have to win them games that way, not through him. That's going to be the difference here.
Okay. I don't have a player. I have to get back to you on that one.
As far as a team goes,
I can't think of a player.
As far as a team goes, it is the Arizona Cardinals, Jack.
Okay.
I do not have any faith in the Arizona Cardinals because of the team the coach that they have, Cliff Kingsbury. All that shit came out with Kyler Murray, and I'm not the biggest Kyler Murray fan, but at the same time, all that stuff about him not reading the playbook and all of that stuff, that shows me that your coach don't coach. They need somebody who's going to coach them.
Okay.
And I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to be as good. They're almost going to look at that contract that Kyler Murray got and it's going to be worthless money. Like, damn, why did we give him that? That's how much I'm not a fan of the Cardinals. They're going to need a new coach that's going to bring that out of them. And the DG, as far as Cooper Kupp goes, I don't see him having a drop off. The only way I see him having a drop off is if his quarterback is hurt. The man runs some of the best routes in the NFL. There's only one wide receiver, in my opinion, who could run a route better than Cooper Kupp. And that person is Davante Adams. That's the difference here.
But the thing with Davante Adams is he can run routes and he a highlight reel. Cooper Kupp ain't sexy. Ain't like a sexy highlight reel. He ain't making like incredible catches, but he don't need to. That's the point. He don't need to because the motherfucker always open. Always open. And yes, Davante Adams is a great route runner, but that motherfucker a highlight reel too. So I agree with you there.
Yeah. But that's who I would think underrated. Who is somebody that you feel like is going to be better than advertised this year?
Better than advertised. Trevor
Team
Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. I see a lot of people mention Trevor Lawrence, but I really, really like, and I really feel like he's gonna break out this year. He's gonna be a star this year. Also, team-wise, who flying under the radar as a team. I ain't even finna lie to you, Bang. I'm with you on that Pittsburgh Steelers thing, G.
Man,
I like that. I ain't got no problem with that at all. The New Orleans Saints, too. I think the New Orleans Saints flying under the radar because, obviously you got Jameis, he coming off an ACL injury. You got Michael Thomas coming back, who hasn't played in over a year with a knee injury. So I get it, but I like what the Saints can possibly do on the offensive side of the ball. Adding Jarvis Landry, I like the Saints as a flying under the radar team, and I like the Pittsburgh Steelers as a flying under the radar team. I like Trevor Lawrence to ball this year under the radar, second season. Yeah, that's what I like right now.
Yeah, man, my underrated team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, G. I just think nobody is talking about them, and I think Mike Tomlin is like, all right, that's cool. That's best. That's great. I am happy about that. That is my team. That is my team. And Mitchell Trubisky. I'm not saying Mitch is going to be an MVP candidate or anything like that. What I'm saying is that he's going to be better. Only way that Kenny Pickens or whatever his name, Kenny Pruitt, whatever, only way he getting on the field is if Mitch gets hurt.
Yeah.
Only way.
I also I agree with you. I also, I also like Jerry Jeudy and I like Courtland Sutton under Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson will make them stars. Not stars, but he gonna shine some light on them. He gonna get them boys the ball. I like them. I like that for Denver. I like those two wide receivers to be a good 1-2 combo in Denver. I like that. I like that for them.
So man, that's really it, man. As far as like the NFL predictions, I know that a lot of people gonna look at this video and be like, we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people gonna be looking at my 9-8 Bears prediction, and say, yeah, Bang, you tripping. I think that's their ceiling. I think that's their ceiling on 9 games. And I think from there that they could go no further than 6, but they are not the worst team in the NFL. They're not going to be the worst team in the NFL. And if they are the worst team in the NFL, we got a problem. That's going to be a big problem.
Definitely going to have to do some reevaluating, in the Windy City if the Bears underachieve under 5 wins this season, which I think they should hit that easily.
And speaking of Bears, looks like we got a little bit of movement. We got a little bit of movement on this new stadium. The Chicago Bears put out a plan of sorts on how the community would look.
Okay.
They have a meeting with the community. They have a meeting with the community this week on Thursday the 8th to talk about it, with the constituents in there. It looks good, Mike, man. How do you feel about a brand new stadium possibly coming to Chicago that reportedly, allegedly, will not, the public would not have to fund it?
And this is going to be in Arlington, right? The Arlington Heights racetrack. Is this where that's where it's going to be at?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I've been there. I've bet on horses there before. So I'm excited. It's not far. It's not far at all. Like, that's a good 30, 40 minutes from where I stay at. I don't know how far that is from where you are, Bang. But I'm excited about it for multiple reasons. I'm excited about it because it could bring a Super Bowl to Chicago.
Yeah.
It bring concerts, bigger concerts. NCAA here. It could bring that here, and it could bring WrestleMania here. WrestleMania in Chicago. We haven't had a WrestleMania in Chicago since
WrestleMania 13.
Back when it was at the All-State Arena, and that was like that.
Not WrestleMania 13. The joint where was John Cena versus Triple H.
With John Cena versus Triple H, yes, and that was at All-State. So just imagine us getting a WrestleMania in Chicago, baby. Those are the 4 reasons why I'm excited about it. And I love new stadiums are nice. Look at what they did for the Cowboys Stadium. Look what they did for Oakland. Look what they did at SoFi. Stadium's nice as fuck. Chicago deserve nice things.
Man.
Give it to us. I'm not a Bears fan by far. Y'all know that, but I'm rocking with that though. Yeah, bring it. I'm excited for that shit. Let's go. Bring that shit here. Look, I go to Bears games just for fun, just to be up in that shit. I know they gonna have that shit looking nice and decked out and beautiful and pretty and all that shit like that. And on top of that, have y'all seen what Soldier Field looks like nowadays, bro? That field looks like shit.
They put some new turf there.
Like, football players deserve better, bro. Like, it don't matter.
They put some new turf there that said that they're supposed to be able to work after a concert and all of that stuff.
Okay. But bro, they gotta do better for these football players, man. Like, that field is shitty, dog. Should see what that shit was looking like during preseason, man. Like, yeah, that shit's dead. But for those reasons, that's just given. Who don't want that? Who don't want a Super Bowl here in Chicago? What wrestling fans don't want WrestleMania here? We see WrestleMania. We see all of these other wrestling events. Wrestling fans, they get all of these events. But we don't get that shit here because of the weather. And we only offering All-State Arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Fuck that. We deserve better in Chicago, man. So for that reason, yes, bring it on. I'm with it.
Man, look, I'm just gonna say this right now. If that were to happen, and we get all this works out, man, I'm gonna be so happy. Man, I'm gonna be so geeked.
Bro, we the 3rd largest city in the United States.
And looking at how everything is going, G, let's be real. All this shit that everybody's talking about as far as like another team can come to Soldier Field. You're going to see that stadium. You think you're going to want to take your ass to Soldier Field?
That'd be very bad business if you bring another team to play in Soldier Field. That's bad business.
No, you think that team going to be like, oh, let's go get our own stadium. Them boys going to be like, yo, we go half.
Yeah.
We go half. Y'all good? We go half. That's what's going to happen. So no, I'm telling you right now, if that were to happen, we are going to get everything that we want and more. And it's going to be amazing because we're going to get all of the tournaments. We're going to get all of that, Mike. We're going to get all of it. And it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to be sitting around that in a nice-ass stadium with some good heat some good air conditioning. We're gonna get all of that. We're not gonna be cold. None of that. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I'm with you, Bang. I'm excited for it. Bring it on. Bring it. You hear me?
Yeah, so I mean that's it. That's all. Unless we got anything else.
I think we good, Bang.
That closes off, man.
I think we big. I think we got it covered, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Oh, real quick. Quick thing. The Nicki Minaj, Little Kim post. I was gonna speak on that shit. That shit.
What happened?
No, with the DJ Vlad, bro, saying the biggest difference between Kim and Nicki is that straight men don't listen to Nicki.
Oh well.
Come on, bro. That's cap. You understand me? That's cap. The biggest difference between Nicki Minaj and Little Kim is that Kim also has straight male fans. Sure, men appreciate Nicki, but I don't know any that would ride around listening to her. Guys were listening to Kim when she was out.
Give me your thoughts, because I got my thoughts. See, I was done. Now you about to make me make everybody mad.
Man. First and foremost, I'm gonna say this. I was a Little Kim fan before a Nicki Minaj fan, obviously. I spoke on it on this pod. I love
Mike about to have me make everybody mad on this damn show now.
I love Little Kim. Always have loved Little Kim. Little Kim was my first love when it came to female rappers. Okay? First love. And I ain't finna sit here and I say this about people who claim they Little Kim fans. Y'all stop listening. Y'all don't even listen to hardcore. I'm gonna say it. If y'all say y'all listen to Lil Kim after hardcore, you lying. None of y'all niggas was listening to Lil Kim after Biggie died. Y'all loved Lil Kim on her first album because she rapped about sucking dick. That's what y'all loved, and y'all rapped about. That's what she, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all loved to hear. But after Biggie died and y'all knew he wasn't writing up rhymes no more, y'all wasn't even rocking with Lil Kim like that, fam. Y'all wasn't rocking with Lil Kim on Notorious K.I.M. Y'all wasn't rocking with Lil Kim on the Bella Mafia. Y'all wasn't rocking with Lil Kim on the Naked Truth. And to anybody that say that you're gay if you listen to Nicki Minaj, you're not a straight man if you listen to Nicki Minaj, that's cap as well. If you're not comfortable with your sexuality, bro, just say that, fam. I listen to Nicki Minaj faithfully, no problem. Ride around in the car listening to it. I'll play an album. Ain't no problem for me to listen to Nicki, and I don't feel no certain way if Super Bass come on. Super Bass was a great song, bro. Starships wasn't necessarily a good song, but it went number one. Hey, it is what it is, though. But Nicki can do both, bro. Nicki can rap. She can make that pop shit. It is what it is. Lil Kim necessarily wasn't like that. She was a street rapper. She was a street rapper. But y'all wasn't even really fucking with Lil Kim after her first album. So, whatever. So y'all saying y'all rather listen to Kim than listen to Nicki Minaj? That's cap, because y'all wasn't even listening to Kim after her first album. So that's my thoughts on that. I love both of them though equally, and I listen to Nicki Minaj with
Mike. I want you to take yourself away from this, because I'm not talking about you.
I got you,
because I know you.
Facts.
But I call cap on the majority of the men. See, now I want to be done with this pod, Mike.
My bad.
I want to talk football, and that's it.
I had to get that off.
But now I'm about to be a dick.
That shit blew me, fam, when I saw that.
Now I'm about to be a dick, G. And this was wrong. Mike, I call cap on any man who sit up there and say that they're well-versed in female rap.
You said that they're who?
That they're well-versed in female rap.
Okay.
I call cap.
What do you mean when you say that? As far as like they
niggas don't look, man. Let's stop bullshitting. Niggas don't listen to female rap like they say they do.
Gotcha. All right. That's kind of like what I said when people say they listen to Lil Kim.
I'm sorry.
Y'all love Lil Kim, but y'all wasn't listening to Lil Kim after her first album. I know it. Go ahead, though, Bang. Continue what you said.
Look, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But this goes back to at least Lauryn Hill. I won't even say MC Light and anybody like that. But I'm gonna call Cap on all that. See, if this does not pertain to you, don't get offended. But this is why when people say Lauryn Hill is the best female rapper of all time, I know you don't listen to female rap. Lauryn Hill got 5 on G on that album. You only talk about 2. You only talk about 2. Lost Ones and That Thing. You don't talk about nothing else. So that means she got 5 rap albums off that album and you only talk about 2. But she's the greatest female rapper of all time. And you only talk about 2 songs. The majority of the songs you talk about with Lauryn Hill, you talk about her singing on them.
That's facts.
So stop it. That's why when that whole thing with the Lauryn, I forgot who posted it, the whole thing with the Lauryn Hill thing came out, I said it's wild that Lauryn Hill has does not have the body of rap work. And y'all say she the greatest. That says a lot about what y'all think about female rap. That says a lot. Anybody that says to me Lauryn Hill is the greatest rapper of all time, I'll automatically call Cap. You only talk about 2 songs. You don't talk about the other 3 rap songs. And the majority of the songs that we talk about off that Miseducation of Lauryn Hill are R&B joints. You don't talk about the rap songs like that. So stop it. Stop it. Now, all this gay straight listening to, that's bullshit. No matter what. But what I will call Cap on is people really out here talking like they listen to female rappers. If Lauryn Hill is the greatest, and it's not a diss to Lauryn, because here's the thing. People will say, well, Biggie only got 2 albums, so how can he be the greatest? He got 2 albums, and one of them is a double. Lauryn Hill got 5
songs, 5 rap songs.
And then it's verses. And you don't even talk about the first Fuji album. The Score is the second Fuji's album.
When they mention Lauryn Hill, they never talk about the Score. They never talk about the Score.
No, I'm just saying. Because it's not her album.
Right.
It's the group's album.
Yeah.
But she got some of the better verses on that album.
But they don't
it's
never
her and Wyclef rapping. It ain't bras.
Yeah. That's facts.
But the song we talk about the most on the Score is her singing. So I be calling Cap on anybody that's a guy that be like, yo, I think Lauryn Hill is the greatest of all time, and don't talk about nobody else. Because what it was shouts out to my man Larry Legend. He said he put out a tweet that he said that it's okay to say Nicki Minaj is better than Lauryn Hill. And the majority of people, why would you even put such a thing? Because she got 5 rap songs, G. That's why. She got 5 solo rap songs. So if you think she's the greatest of all time with 5 rap songs, 2 that y'all talk about, and the Nicki Minaj, a Lil' Kim, a Foxy Brown, whose birthday today,
shout out
a Rhapsody, a MC Light, a Queen Latifah. They got the body of work and the music to match. Missy got the rap songs to match up. And she wrote for a lot of people. So again, how can that be the case? That's why when even Vlad posted that, I call Cap on that because I'm like, man, cats don't really listen to female rap the way that they listen. They say they listen to it. I'm going to liken this shit to the WNBA. Niggas be on here talking about some pay the women, and don't watch a game. I can name a handful of people that I've seen on Facebook that say they went to a Chicago Sky game. Coach Moses, my man DeMons, a couple of others, not a lot. So if one of them were to say, yo, this is what's going on in the WNBA, that might have been the only game they went to in their life. And I'm still gonna take their thoughts on women's basketball more than I'd give to anybody else. Because I know they went to a couple of games. Shouts out to my man Redwell, who was I taught him at ICB. He's the voice of the team, like he's the in-game host.
So
I'm taking their credit more. See him. All that stuff around women's sports be capped, except for certain people, like Serena. Niggas gonna watch some Serena. Somebody said black men don't love Serena. That's bullshit.
who said that?
Somebody put out some shit talking about some women talking about some black men don't love Serena. That's bullshit.
Man,
Niggas love Serena.
That's cat.
But a lot of shit, women. But before I finish, let me finish because this is important to me. Like I don't know why I was trying to move away from it, but this is important for me. Niggas gotta stop calling cap around female shit. And females do too. Y'all ain't out here listening to female rap. I know who listens to female rap based off the conversation that I have. That's why I said if this don't pertain to you, don't even worry about it. Don't even debate it. Don't even say bang, you tripping. But 95% of the men who be talking about this shit don't be listening to full women rapping. They listen to a single or two. And that's evident by the way that y'all be talking about. Some of y'all be talking about Lauryn Hill. I know the real Lauryn Hill fans. My man Marcus Jordan, he a real Lauryn Hill fan. He's a real Lauryn Hill fan. A lot of these other cats ain't no Lauryn Hill fan. They just like do up that thing and Lost Ones in the R&B songs. But then say she's the greatest rapper of all time. And she ain't rap really since then, since Nas brought up on the track. And that was cool. Stop capping for these women. I don't know if y'all capping for some pussy or dick. But stop capping over female shit. Sports and music. Because y'all don't be on it, G. Y'all don't. All this whole, man, women, Brittany Griner should be free and playing in the... You ain't even watched a Brittany Griner game before. You ain't see her at Baylor.
Yeah.
You ain't seeing the WNBA either. You just jumping on that shit because she in jail. And you want to be a part of the conversation. Tell me what Skylar Diggins did this year. Skylar Diggins reportedly had issues with the team.
She had issues with Diana Taurasi on the bench.
Diana Taurasi.
They was about to throw blows on the bench. You hear me?
Tell me what Asia Wilson doing.
Balling.
Tell me what the Dallas Wings are doing. Tell me all the teams in the WNBA. There's crickets. But support women basketball. You got to support it. And not just thinking because you saw a couple of highlights on ESPN, you know what you're talking about. I'm not going to talk about WNBA like that because I don't watch the WNBA. I ain't never been to I want to go to a game, though. Probably going to end up going to a game next season.
Hey, look, check it out. The Sky make it to the finals. We going, baby. Them tickets ain't that much, baby. We in there.
I know it ain't.
We in there. I just told we and my brother was just watching the Aces versus the Storm in Game 4, and they was and just the piggyback and ended, fam. WNBA, them girls is hooping, fam. Yeah. They hooping, and I just kept telling my brother, like, man, I hope that they bring in more teams. I hope we said that the NBA should just buy the WNBA and they should just put the money into this shit.
They do. They are.
Yeah, but I feel like whatever the NBA need to do more, and we need to bring in more teams because there's plenty of women coming out of college.
Mike,
I feel you. No, I'm with you.
You can't do that. If you can't do that, if people ain't It was more. You had other teams. The Houston Comets should still be around.
Yeah,
They won all the
I ain't
championships
saying that
at
they
first.
should. I ain't saying they should.
No,
I'm just
I
saying
know what
I
you
would
said.
love to see
because that's what they were doing. And
Yeah.
those teams gone. The San Antonio team went over to Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, yeah.
The Miami team is gone.
I just wish that there were more teams in these bigger markets,
The
cities.
Detroit Shock is gone.
Yeah, because they
the Dallas Wings now because they had to dip because the audience wasn't there.
Because there are plenty women coming out of college that can.
But it ain't plenty women watching.
Exactly. That's
like
it.
Bill Burr is right. But it's not plenty women watching.
Yeah.
Like they should. Ratings have went up and all of those things too. But it ain't moving the needle like NBA needle, so you can't say pay us like you pay the men.
Yeah.
But you got people who don't watch the WNBA that's talking all that shit. Like, fam, it's the same thing with female rap. Support it. I know why I didn't support it. I talked about it on the show. When I was younger, I felt like what Vlad said. Hey, listen, women rap, shit as hell. I look like listening to Lil' Kim talking about some she used to be scared of the dick. I'm straight. But then as I got older, like, yo, I'm tweaking. I tweaked. And I talked about how Rhapsody, early in the pod, I talked about how Rhapsody had one of the best rap albums of the year to me. And she could go. Remy Ma could go. Nicki Minaj can go. Look, Lauryn Hill can rap. But if you say she's the greatest off of 5 rap songs, solo rap songs, and only 2 y'all talk about, I'm calling a cap. Because y'all don't listen to female rap. Y'all too busy shitting on it. Female rap is the same conversation with this, I think R&B is dead. It ain't dead. Y'all just ain't listening. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all want to just listen to the hits. The question I was going to ask you to end the pod, Mike.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's end.
Because we was talking about it on Summer Sessions with Barbershop Digital. We was talking about the R&B is dead shit. And I said it's not dead commercially. Commercially, it's dead. But the genre and the music is not dead. It's a lot of quality artists. I named it on this pod before. But I said, I know what is dead. The good up-tempo R&B track. Because even one-hit wonders will come with you with a hard-ass up-tempo track.
Yeah.
Like Jade. If Don't Walk Away comes on right now, boom, boom, boom. You like, okay. Okay. What's missing is that up-tempo R&B track. The Usher, You Don't Have to Call. That's what's missing. We missing the bops. We missing the grooves. We missing the jams. That's the question I was going to say.
Yeah.
But you fucked it up.
My bad.
With this female rap shit. Because niggas don't be listening. Niggas like, because cats be talking about that Eminem shit. People don't be up in the, guys don't be up in the whip listening to Eminem like that. And you don't be in the car listening to Lauryn Hill like that. Not even with your wife or your girlfriend in the car. Stop it. Stop it. Be honest and don't feel ashamed. Just switch it up and listen sometimes. I didn't feel ashamed when I said I wasn't listening to female rap when it was younger because my reason was legitimate for me. I don't know what you go through. I don't understand all of that stuff. I don't understand what Eve was talking about. But when Eve was rapping, I was like, that's that shit. But when she started talking about Love is Blind, I was like, I'm straight on that. But when you heard Pitbull in the skirt, oh, let's go. So my thinking was I'm getting a whole bunch of Love is Blinds on the albums and women talking about getting dicked up. And I ain't want to listen to that. And I was wrong on a lot of it. But I know what album I did listen to, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Shouts out to my cousin Vincent because he played that shit all the fucking time. But he played it for the R&B shit.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't. Second verse is dedicated to the men. The wind and the wind and the. How you can? He wasn't doing that. He like put on that Nothing Even Matters. Or put on that the it ain't worth it. We listening to that. We not listening to that doo-wop that thing. You're not bumping doo-wop that thing in the car real heavy. You wasn't. So stop it. Just like you wasn't up in the car. Just like you wasn't up. That's just like you really wasn't up in the car bumping that Lil' Kim like that. I used to be scared of the dick. Tell me one nigga who listened to Lil' Kim. Tell me you was in the car bumping hardcore. The album, not No Time. The whole album. Just like you're not doing that with Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody, Glorilla. You weren't doing that with none of them. So stop it, fam. Stop the cap when it comes to female rap and women, you too. Because the only reason why I'll say this now ended. I swear I'm done. The only reason why Lauryn Hill is the greatest rapper of all time to some people is because it's the cool thing to say, and she wasn't rapping about nasty stuff. That's the only reason. But who was just as trifling as these women rappers, allegedly? Lauryn Hill. Because she was fucking with a married man while she was doing all of that. There's nothing against Lauryn Hill because that's Lauryn Hill shit. But what I'm saying is that the same shit y'all down these female rappers for is the same that some of the people you glorify is doing. So just stick to the music. And if you stick to the music, Nicki Minaj is the greatest woman rapper of all time. And there's nothing wrong with Lauryn Hill being in your top 5. It's not. But Nicki Minaj is number 1, Jack. Just go listen to the Monsterverse. Go listen to early stuff. Go listen to the early mixtape stuff. And then go now. Just because Lauryn Hill is rapping about how men need to be more stand up, she's the greatest rapper of all time. Fuck up out of here. Cut it out. Mike, in this off.
All right, man. Oh, what's up? Hey, B-Dot, thank you for tuning in, my boy. Yeah, I watched that first half of that Clemson game, and Clemson ain't like that. DJ, he ain't like that. So Clemson is overrated, goddammit. They gonna fall out of the top 10 by the middle of the season. That's a hot take on college. But yeah, y'all already know, man. Appreciate y'all for checking us out, man, live on Facebook right now. Y'all already know, man. Some Dude Pod. Make sure y'all rate. Make sure y'all like us. Make sure y'all subscribe to us. We are live right now in the Facebook group, #Some Dude Pod. If you are watching this, share this to your timeline and invite people into the group, #Some Dude Pod. You know what I'm saying? We nearing 600 members in the group. That's what's up. Appreciate all y'all for locking in with us, engaging in conversations, you know, hot takes and everything like that. Make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is @Some Dude IG. Excuse me, IG Some Dude Pod. Twitter @Some Dude Pod, @Mike B_CHR, @JR Bang. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at the What Digital, Twitch, the What Digital, and yeah, I think that's it. That's where we at. Appreciate y'all for locking in with me and Bang. Football season is upon us. We gonna get to this money, Bang, on FanDuel. We gonna get it back in blood. And yeah, I think that's it, man. That's all we got. I'm Mike B. That's JR Bang, and we gone.